this is Michael from ePapery. Hope you're all doing well. Today we're going to do my second of the What's in My Mail Today hashtag junk mail challenge. So let's take a look at what's come in my mail in the last couple of days and see what we could possibly use. Okay, here's a credit card offer. They are never ending. So I was able to get this one open without wrecking the flap, so that I always like. This is kind of a color. You could, you don't have to cover all of that up if you don't want to. So that I will save. Inside that, there was this paper, which, it's just basically paper, but one thing that Erin did a while back is she went ahead and printed on these papers with some of her digitals to make collage paper, and it turned out kind of good, so I might try that. And then there was this pretty sturdy card in there that I can use to make tags, etc. So I'm going to keep that. Well, look at what we got here. So here is an envelope from the Green Bay Packer organization. A couple of years for Christmas, one of my daughters bought my husband a share in the Green Bay Packers. He's been wanting that for absolutely years. So, and this is an invitation to one of their shareholder meetings that included tickets. So, it's a nice big envelope. I don't know. Inside, it's got the Green Bay symbols on it. So if you live in Wisconsin, you know how important the Green Bay Packers are to most people. So there's that piece. I'm going to keep it. I don't know if I'll do anything with it, but I'm going to keep it. Okay, next we have another credit card offer. As I mentioned before, I like these envelopes because they are really sturdy. And you usually can get them open without wrecking the flap. So obviously I'm going to keep that. Something else that came in here, this looks to be a pretty sturdy. Oh, this is neat. Huh. So I like this. So this has a couple of pages with flaps on it, and it's got a fold in, and hey, this is kind of neat. So I'm definitely going to keep that. And here we have something from the Disabled American Veterans. So this is a very large envelope, and and that again was easy to get open with the flap, so I think I'm going to keep that one. So here is a nice little note to me from them, and a return envelope that I could use to send them a donation. That is all of the mail that has come in the last couple of days. So I think I'm really excited about this one. So I think I'm going to try to do something with this one. I have been wondering if I could make a ephemera holder for smaller ephemera pieces, such as labels and tiny flowers and tiny butterflies, because I just have them in a tin with all the rest of my stuff in it. It seems like I'm taking so much time all the time to dig through that I just... So let's look at this and see. This is kind of interesting. I'm wondering if we couldn't cover this and sew it here, and we would make a pocket for some bigger ephemera in here. And then I could take some acetate and put it on some paper and make little acetate pockets to put my little stuff in. Let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is see if I can locate some acetate. I might have ordered acetate, so that's what this is. That's a little heavier. This is quite heavy. I think I got this out of a top to a cake box, and that's quite stiff. And then I also have, these are little pages like you can put sports cards in and stuff. I use them a lot for acetate pockets. So there's also that. I'm not sure that I'm going to use those. They're quite thin, although they would be easier to sew on. So let me think about that. Okay, so let's take a look at what we're looking at size-wise here. And this is, the front cover is, oh, not quite 4.5. And this is about 10. So that's the front page. This page here is, okay, where's the end of it? Okay, there. That's about 5 inches from there to the corner, but actually only about 4 3/4 by 10. And let's see what this one is. This is, again, about a little less than 4 3/4 by 10. So let me think here. Now the pockets that I want to put in this ephemera holder, I want fairly small, because one of the things that I know that happens sometimes when I am trying to get ephemera out of a folder is that the pockets are so deep you can't get into them. So I want to try making some fairly small, where the ephemera piece might stick out of the top just a little bit. So I don't think I want them too big. So I'm looking here. I mean, I will make some bigger ones, but I'm thinking like 1.5 inches or even 1 inch would be good for some smaller things like stamps. And I have some quite tiny flowers and butterflies and birds. So, and that's mainly what I want for here. So I think I'm going to take a little time here and decide how many pockets and where I want them. So I will return when I've done that. I wanted to mention that as everyone else has been doing, trying to support Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah, I did go over to her site the other day, and I bought several of her kits, and I bought a lot of her ephemera that I sat the other night and cut out. Her labels are really cute. So, and some papers. So I will be using some of Tina's stuff to decorate this. And I got her damask pages. So I'll be using some of that, I think, to decorate this with. I think what I'm going to do is on the front grate it, but I'm going to put like one pocket that is about 4 inches. Yeah, about this high, that I can, you know, put something that's larger in. So that's what I'm going to do with the front cover. These covers, or these pages, I just went through and measured out how many pockets of what size I wanted. So that is what I'm going to do. I wrote them down because I will never remember them. I am going to cut this paper to cover that. Okay, well, I was trying to figure out how I was going to cover these. And I think what I'm going to do again is do a collage. When all else fails, you do a collage. But I think that what I will do is see if I can't find just some coffee dyed paper to cover the inside of that pocket. I'm just going to use this for the inside. I'm going to glue them down. I hope that at least some of you are joining us in this challenge. I know a few people that are, that have let me know. Eddie from Eddie Makes Art is participating, and he's already done a video, so you should go over to his channel and check out what he did. Also, Kelly from Root Pursuit, and she's also done her done a video already. You don't have to do more than one challenge if you don't want to, but I'm going to be doing this for a while. Mostly because I just want to see what I can come up with. So, and then here I'm going to trim this off. And also, Miss E from Scrapbooking with Me indicated that she would join with us also, which is very nice of her to do. I know she's extremely busy. So go over to those channels and take a look at what they're doing for this challenge. Trying to remember, Eddie made a little folio, I believe, and Kelly made like a coin envelope. Miss E hasn't done hers yet, so we'll see. Now for the outside, like I said, I'm going to do some collage, just because for me that's almost easier, since I didn't have enough of the papers to fully cover. Okay, so far, then what I did is I collaged these two pages, and then you probably can't, I don't know if you can see it or not, but I put acetate 2 pockets on the front of this. I'm not going to put any on the back. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to cut my acetate that's going to go on the other pages and sew them to the page that's going to go on here. Okay, so that I can glue those down. And we'll be back when we got that done. Okay, so we now have all of the pages done with the acetate on them. So I got lots of pockets to fill up here. So now what I need to do is I need to glue these on. So I'm just going to add all these to it, and then I'll come back. All right, well, here we are back with the finished product. This is the ephemera folder that I made from the latest piece of junk mail. Here's the front cover. I have a little pocket here that I can put small, like journaling cards, etc. in. I just decorated just very limited. And then you open it up, and here, hopefully you can see that here are all my little pockets with my stuff in them. This is a larger pocket here, and then we have another pocket here and another pocket here. So there's room for quite a bit in here. And this that I have in here now, I think is mostly Tina's labels and designs from Shabby Dabby Doodah. So that's the latest with the piece of junk mail. We will see you again soon with another piece of junk mail. Hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.